After the launch, this reviews thing makes a worse turn for Google, and it is all started from none other than Mr. Who's the Boss. Even if you go on YouTube, there are not a lot of people who are comparing Pixel devices to other phones, and the ones who actually hands on the Pixel 9 series didn't compare with other devices. Let me explain what happened. And then later, I'll share some insights on battery life of the Pixel 9 Pro XL. So one fine day, people started asking Mr. Who's the Boss why he didn't review the Pixel devices, and he shared his side on Twitter. For those who are asking for Pixel reviews, we didn't get an invite to Google Pixel event this year. Reached out to multiple Google contacts and not heard anything back. We were critical of the last generation Pixel devices, but that shouldn't be the reason. I stand by my criticism. This is where people started getting some signs of different approach this year from Google, and the name comes up, the Team Pixel. Those who approach different creators for upcoming Pixel devices, and this usually happens with other companies. Let's be honest, but those creators only include lifestyle creators, not the actual reviewers on YouTube. But Team Pixel messed things up when they put the exact same requirements for the reviewers on YouTube. And Tech Odyssey actually get the real email what they wanted from them, and being a good guy, he quit Team Pixel. Now this was the email aka requirement he should stand on. By opting this program, do you acknowledge that you are expecting to feature the Pixel device in place of any competitor mobile devices? Please note, if it appears other brands are being preferred over the Pixel, we will need to cease the relationship between the brand and the creator. This is where things messed up. This means if they give you a phone, you shouldn't prefer any other phone over Pixel. And remember at the start I explained why there are few people who create a Pixel versus other smartphone videos, and those are not big creators, which means bigger creators are waiting for a phone's launch to give us the honest review. And apart from hands-on video, we saw from the keynote, and even DKHD explained he's not a part of Pixel team, which means these big creators now waiting for the phone's launch, and some creators actually get a phone because they are living in a different region. Just to clear things up from my side, I am a small creator and I never contacted from Google or Samsung to review their phone or talk about their products, so you guys can take a word from me, because in my last video, some people show a concern that I am a part of a Team Pixel. Let's put these things aside and see the actual battery numbers of the Pixel 9 Pro XL. Things are not that great, by the way. These are real battery usage, so you can get an idea. Little bit of a backstory before I will share the real numbers. The battery life was checked in 2 days and the results were almost the same. And even this year, Google increased the battery size of Pixel 9 Pro XL at 560 mAh, slightly larger compared to the previous generation, but the numbers are quite promising. So this was the first day where the phone was lasted a full day. At the end of the day, the phone was at 41% battery life. This means you can easily go the next day on the Pixel 9 Pro XL. But the second day was even exciting, as we get the real numbers of how much screen on time we get out of this and which apps we used. The phone at the end of the day was at 42% and the screen on time is at 4 hours and 5 minutes, where the CPU usage is the most at 34%, Wi-Fi is at the second one with 19%, and mobile data is at the third one at 17%. Now here's a catch. Wi-Fi was used for about 5 hours and 56 minutes, where mobile data is just used for 57 minutes. This means you should use your phone with Wi-Fi instead of mobile data if you want the most amount of battery life out of the Pixel 9 Pro XL. Now let's see the app usage. Now this is after a bit of a more usage. The phone battery is remaining at 24% and the screen on time jumped up to 4 hours and 20 minutes. And the app that was used the most was Twitter, aka X, for 1 hour and 34 minutes. The second app was Camera, used for only 9 minutes but drains 5% of the battery. Facebook was used 23 minutes and drained about 4% of the battery. TikTok is also used for exact same amount of time, 23 minutes, and drains only 3% of the battery. So the highest drainer was Twitter, as it was used the most. According to these battery life numbers, instead of 1 go, we can see somewhere around 6 to 7 hours of screen on time. If you say like a low to medium usage, obviously this test didn't include gaming, so for gamers this won't last much longer and it needs more optimization along the way. By the way, this test was conducted by a guy on Twitter who shared his insights, since we don't have a phone yet because it is still in pre-order phase. Although the charging speed is something I wish it will be more, but claim numbers are big enough, like 70% of the battery in just 30 minutes. Some says it will going to support a 45-watt fast charger that Google just launched, but it only supports 37-watt fast charging, which is slightly better compared to the last generation, and 70% in 30 minutes is not bad by any means. The biggest reason why Pixel 9 Pro XL performed better than its previous generation, and it will perform in the future, is because Google is added a bigger vapor chamber in Pixel 9 Pro XL. This will improve the performance on the Pixel 9 Pro XL and helps it to cool down for a longer session of gaming or even video recording. As the previous camera with the video recording on Pixel 9 Pro devices was horrible, but those issues will be fixed with the Pixel 9 Pro XL, a crucial factor for many when choosing a new smartphone. The Pixel 9 Pro XL comes with a price tag of $1,099 for the base model 128 gigs. This represents a notable increase from its predecessor, the Pixel 8 Pro. Google has clearly invested in a new technology and features, which is reflected in this price hike. For those who need more storage, the 256 gig variant will set you back $1,199, which is in line with the pricing of the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Google last year gave us two options as a pre-order deals. Either they offer us Pixel Watch 2 or Buds Pro, but this time around, Google is thinking different for the Pixel 9 series. This seems like they are not going to offer any extra product, but instead help us to improve the existing deal. Let me explain. They are going to offer us a free storage upgrade with the Pixel 9 entire series. This means if you pre-order the 128 gigs version of Pixel 9 Pro XL, you're going to get a 256 gigs, and if you buy 256, you will receive 512 gigs version. This is exactly same what Samsung offered with the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Google is also going to offer Google One aka Gemini Advanced for 1 year, which costs $20 per month and $240 per year if you buy it otherwise, but Pixel 9 base version will only get this offer for 6 months. The pre-orders for the Pixel 9 series will start right after the event ends on the August 13, but the shipping dates varies between different models. Pixel 9, 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL version will be available close to 22nd of August, but the foldable one, Pixel 9 Pro Fold and Buds Pro 2 are delayed a lot. You maybe get somewhere in September, 26th of September for Buds Pro 2, but not confirmed for the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Software features are where Pixel 9 Pro XL really shines. Thanks to its Gemini AI capabilities, the Pixel 9 Pro XL showcases several innovative features that leverage AI to enhance the user experience. Although Google changed the design and it is still looking great, and let's be honest, if they didn't start this Team Pixel thing, this year was better than ever for Pixel devices, and now people doubt every other reviewer talking about Pixel devices, and the thing which Pixel lacks is the raw performance. Except that, it is a really good phone to consider. On this note, if you find value from this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.